あ、みんなおはよう、おかえりや。おかえりみんな。待って、新しいのをこれセッティングするわ。おはよう、おかえり、おはよう。はい、ビヌさん、リミテさん、ハロー、クリスチャン、ジェイさん、ゆめ、ハロー。In case it'll be fine. Really? どうしようもないね。どうしよう。The connection shows good in YouTube. はい、ニュースヒア。あ、初見さんいらっしゃいませ。あー、なんでAsakam got intense? No, I think he's not intense right now. Okay, I'm still figuring out what happened to the computer. To the computer. How's the village today? Hey, what? Hey, don't be too mean. Not really, just kawaii. Arigato. I see. What happened to the other stream? Ohayo, no smoke, right? No smoke. It's just they said some of the people said my stream is keep loading for every 5 seconds, so I just I restart the stream. So nothing happened, guys. Calm down. No smoke computer. Smoking or smoke the computer. Yeah, only 10 seconds delay right now. Okay. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Finish the internet outlet. 違うよ本当にremember village by 違うよあ、いてクリスさんおはよめです。はしゃいんちゃんおはよめちっちゅエクストだエクストドールさんおはよめです。はい、じゃあ続けよですかねにゃ
おお、これはフライパンというのか。かまどいらずとな。それは本当に芯まで火が通るのかい？
あるとリブロードさんこんゆめDon't remember the village Wi-Fi and the smoked potato computer laptop. Oh, so this is a frying pan. No need for the hearse. Does it really heat everything on the whistle? Chucha! Say. Chucha. ごへんくん。ゲイ。Go ahead and get at the autumn sales with the interesting before glancing around the rest of the room. It was the endearing the way his movement reminds me of when he was sword fighting.
浩平君ほんとかわいい。毎日料理作ってあげたい。いや、むしろ一緒に作りたい。
浩平君 so cute. I wanna cook for him every day. No wait, I wanna cook together. Go-Hee-gun was very particular about his food, so he probably wouldn't want to leave it out to me. I painted the mental picture of my life together with Go-Hee-gun. I didn't replace the clock yet. Matching crockery with Go-Hee-gun, that'd be nice. Nah, can't reach. Hey, Akuru, help me! Huh? Urutaji-san's voice pulled me out of my daydream with the Kohei-kun and back to reality. The moment I stepped back to my sense. Ah!
Ren!
Ren, what are you doing?
時計取ろうとしてるんだけど、これじゃ全然届かなくて。
I was just trying to get the clock down, but I can't reach. In her hand was a sword. It was the one I bought when we went to the shopping together, the same as Kohei-kun had.
Stop! 時計なら私が取るから。
Stop! I will get the clock. The stream is back. Yes, I rushed to the stop her as she wielded the sword, and it's she's like a pair of the shears, attempting to pre the clock of the wall. Ren gets at me in a wide-eyed surprise.
これはそんなに雑に扱っていいものじゃないの。
This is supposed to be treated with the care.
ごめん。
Sorry.
壊れたらどうするの？
What if you'd broken it? Glaring at her, I hugged the sword into my chest, but rather than looking apologetic, Len was still staring at me, dumbfounded. Akuru, you just...
何?
Just what?
なんでもない。
Nothing, never mind. I hate the person. I hate these sentences. I hate the people like says, so yeah, I hate the person when they said, I have something to tell, and they said, oh, nothing, never mind, and stop talking. She smiled at me, her cheeks flashing. I was confused by her reaction, but at least she seems to understand. I'm gonna do clean the bath. Her tone was so elated, so she could feel a helium balloon, and she skipped off like she was the best mood ever. 女性バージャーキリトキリトね、アクルのことキリトじゃないね、アクルのことは。キリトじゃないね。サックス。I thanked her as I tossed my shield onto the sofa. What on earth had gotten into her? のしね、なんでもない。As I watched her head off the bathroom, humming happily to herself, it finally struck me. Oh, I call her by her first name. The break room at the Imperial also Hotel was quiet and still. The hand of the clock had passed 3 a.m. and in the corner of the room, the lights were turned off and to allow staff to grab some shut eyes. In the darkness, I slowly opened my eyes.
Oi, Hayahoshi.
Yo, Hayahoshi. Huh?
まったく、早星は寝ぼすけだな。
Jeez, you're such a sleepyhead.
ダメだよ、マイカは。アクルンは仕事で疲れてるんだから。
Don't be mean, Maikawa. Akuru is tired from what? What? Who's there? My head is still fuzzy. I'm slowly open my eyes. There before me was a beautiful boy with the big round eyes and a high straight nose. Maekawa-kun? It was undeniably the husband I had stamped until just half a year ago. Maekawa-kun. The husband half years ago. Everybody see. Husband I had stand up until just half years ago. Maekawa-kun. 惜しい、いつも変わってんね。
まったく、そんなだらけた姿勢じゃこの国では生きていけないぞ。
Honestly, you're gonna have to shape up if you wanna survive here. This is a Hirota Maekawa. Hirota at Maekawa. Maekawa Hirota. Already experienced warrior at just 15 years of age. Flustered, I leaped out of my chair. The man to the side of us put his hand out to his chin and chucked it.
君はもしかしてイプシオン
And you are Ipsion?
アクルン、久しぶり。高校以来かな。
ひどいわ、常におっしゃかっている。Hey, Akuru! I couldn't. 待って。
アクルン、久しぶり。高校以来かな。
Hey, Akurun! When was the last time I saw you? Must have been in high school. Is that means Akuru changed her husband always? Like 3 years around? 1 year a time? A sweet cherubic face surrounded by shining golden curl. Ipsum was another husband of another husband of 待って、笑い止まらない。Another husband I couldn't change her husband often. Despite being an enemy, he was widely popular with female fans and comic a decade ago had been awash with his.
なんであなたたちが
What are you doing here? At the same time, as I shouted in confusion, another figure appeared behind him. That small frame and the indigo kimono. Could it be?
なんでとはひどいの。
声がゲーム What a red question! 浩平くん My husband of husbands! My husband of husbands! The man I stand above all others, the master swordsman, Akiyama Gohei-kun!
お主とわしの仲じゃないか。
I told you that, and I had something special. Gohei-kun said, coming to stand beside me, wrapping his little body around my arm, and he gets up to me.
だって、アクルは私の運命の人でしょ。
Ah, Ren! You're my soulmate!
レン嬉しい。やっと名前呼んでくれたね。アクル
I'm so happy you finally called me by first name, Akuru. Then slowly brought her face in close to mine. その笑い声そうね。When she was close enough, I could feel her breath across my skin. She slowly closed her eye and... Okay, I don't need to say that. Planter. The loud noise of the chair toppling me over the echo through the stillness of the brick room.
あれ、あーちゃん
あーちゃんシノ、あーちゃん。Shino, help me! My best friend peered down at me as I pulled on the floor and grabbed a hold of her like she was a lifeguard in a stormy sea. She cocked her head at me curiously.
大丈夫？なんだかうなされてたけど。
You okay? Seems like you were having a nightmare.
なんだ、夢か。
なんだ、夢だ。Is it not normal to call someone by their first name in Japan? そうね。日本人はね、普通は上の名前を呼んでいるよ。In the normal, they're not calling like but like not only your best friend, best friend and your girlfriend and your or boyfriend or your family can call your first name in Japan. Otherwise, the other people will call your last name. So only your family member and your lovers, your couple, your lovers, your girlfriend or boyfriend, and your best friend and some other friend, you allow them to call you by the first name, unless you can only call them by last name. So So for examples, my classmate, Yume's classmate, it's called Yume's as Akatsuki-san. Akatsuki-san. And my best friend and my family member call me Yume-chan. I mean Yume or Yume-chan. So usually if you're close to that person in particular, but if it's not they call them by their last name. Akatsuki-tsuki 違う。Akatsuki-tsuki じゃない。Akatsuki-tsuki よ。Akatsuki だよ。Akatsuki だよ。Looking around, I found no one there but Shino. I got myself up and sat back on the chairs with a sigh of the relief as Shino turned on the light.
でもなんだったの？レンって叫んでさ。こっちのがびっくりしたよ。
But what the hell was that all about? You were shouting, "No!" Scared the crap out of me.
それは。
People going to Japan. I thought saying their first name is normal. No. If you but I really call you Devlin. 違う。Devlin じゃない。違うよ。Devlin じゃないよ。違うよ。如果像欧美的如果是欧美的方式在日本交朋友的话，それはね、になんていうか、お嫁さん。お嫁さんじゃないよ。Japanese will consider your foreigners and you don't understand their cultures. So, Japanese you listen to the way that foreign people call them by their first name in some situation, like in the workplace or in something else. Japanese will think, "Oh, they're foreign and they don't understand our culture." That's fine, but actually they might be. Some of the Japanese will be like, "Oh, you don't know." Huh? You do not have a culture and you work here or start here? Huh? They will be like super discrimination to you and super mean to you. But they are only mean in their heart, but they're still acting kind in their face. So be careful if you meet some Japanese people and saying their first name in Japan. But. For some of the situations, some Japanese has been learning or studying the foreign overseas university or colleges, so they understand why the foreign people call them by the first name instead of the last name. So they understand that, they accepted that. So that situation you can totally fine with calling your Japanese friend with the first name, but only you ask the permission to the Japanese, so can I call your first name or can I call your last name? Yes. Not in the company. But my suggestion is whenever you are in which place or which situation or which country, my best suggestion for you is to ask the permission to call. How should I call you? Like how should I call you before, and then call them. That's just more kind, more polite. So that's how I do with community with my classmates. I ask them, what should I call you? What may I call you? First, ask them first, and then some don't step with the chopstick. Yes. Well.
もしかしてこれ。
Anything to do with this? I snared mischievously, and she stuck up her little finger. I've never seen anyone make an old-fashioned gesture in real life.
恋人じゃないわよ。ただの同居人。
She's not my lover. She's just my roommate.
へえ、同居人。同居人
Oh, just a roommate? Wait, roommate? Yumerin just call everyone おい違うね違うわみんなはちゃんと名前がついてるよみんなはリスナーさんとドリーマーズねI called everyone Dreamers and what? Dreamers and what? Dreamers and listeners. Her already narrow eyes narrowed even further as she regarded me suspiciously.
そうシノも知ってるでしょこの前カフェで会った強運金髪ギャル
Yes, you know her actually remembered the lucky blondie girl we met in the cafe before? Huh?
何大声出さないでよ夜勤中は頭に響くんだから
Hello from the Germany, my bread roosters. Hello, happy さん Hello. Well, why don't shout? You will give me a headache.
どういうこと
What's going on?
そういうことです
What do you mean? I looked away, wondering to myself what in the hell even was going on, but Shino didn't let out on me. Call everyone Dorima. Sounds weird. Dorima? じゃあみんなで読むわ。みんなで読む。Everyone! Just call everyone! And just simply call everyone and what? ドリマスのみんな。みんなはドリマスね。
どうやったら街で会ったギャルと一緒に暮らすことになるのギャルゲーか
How the hell did you end up with leaving some random girl you meet in the town? What is it? Oh, and again? ツッコミ。
それは不可抗力で
I couldn't say no. Why are the eyes so weird? The eyes? Because I'm looking at the screen. I decided there was no use lying to Shino, so I went ahead and explained everything that had happened after meeting Leo at the coffee. After I'd finished telling her the story, Shino was silent for a moment. Then she muttered to herself.
まさかギャルに手出して
I can't believe you put the move at the teeny booper. I didn't! I cut her off. 待って。I cut her off vehemently. And I was already exhausted enough from the waves of a conference people harassing me at the front desk. I didn't need this on top of it.
でもプロポーズされたんでしょあの子可愛いしユリってやつもいいと思うけど
But she proposed to you, right? She's pretty cute. You should totally go gay for her.
ユリ
ユリユリユリって言ってるね。gay?
ユリ
Yes, like totally ユリ。
いやそんな漫画みたいな
No, this isn't a manga. 何言ってんねん。Sure, the situation I was in right now was kind of like something straight out of manga. A manga or game, but a Yuri one. I wasn't into one that. Hello, happy welcome. Yume speak Chinese, Japanese, and English. Her wife is Sai, and her husband is Joker from Persona 5. She really like Koso. ありがとうございます。Her nickname is Akatsuki. 違うな。She is forever 70. How much is this game? How much is the game? They're in sale in the Steam. Kobe Senpai, this game is on sale in Steam. Check it out. I think it's about cost to. How much? Let me see. How much it cost? I think it's just about it's just the 1,060 yen in Japanese. I'm not sure how much for the overseas country. Probably $15 or $20 in USD. Yeah, sure. The situation I was in right now was kinda like something straight out of the manga or game, but Yuri game I wasn't into it.
それに私は2時のイケメンを追いかけるのが好きなのであって3時の女に追いかけられるのは違うの。
Besides, I'm only interested in chasing 2D guys. Being chased by the 3D woman is a way out of my comfort zone. Huh? Chino didn't sound convinced. She still completed a week. I slumped face down on the table, enjoyed the feel of it, the cool surface against my skin.
なんかそれよく似た話を聞いたことがあるような。
I feel like I've heard this story somewhere before.
こんな話そんな身近にあってたまるか。
I hardly doubt anyone else has been through something as crazy as this. Crossing my eyes, I saw the back on my dream. I had just been having a sight even deeper.
さっきの夢前半だけもう一回見れないかな。
How I wish I could see that first part again.
あ、そうそう。
Oh, I've got it. Huh? After thinking to herself for a moment, she seemed to have a light bulb moment.
ほら、昔のアニメであったやつだ。懐かしいな。まーちゃんもうちに来てよく読んでなかったっけ？
Right, it was in the old manga, man. That takes me back. You used to read it whenever you were around at my place. Remember? Huh?
鬼族の地球侵略をかけて地球代表の主人公と鬼族代表のヒロインが鬼ごっこするの。その時に主人公がヒロインに求愛するんだけど、それにそっくり。
This is the risk of alien invade Earth, and the human leader ends up in the cat and mouse game with the alien heroine. In that one is a heroine courting the hero, but it's pretty much in the same.
求愛？ってそれは誤解だから。
Courting? You know that marriage since was a misunderstanding.
それも含めて。
Yeah, that's part similar too. I had a vague recollection of the story Shino was talking about. She had to shed a ton of manga, and there was that one particular series I couldn't put down.
主人公が幼馴染にした求婚をヒロインは自分のものだと思っちゃうの。なんとなく似てるでしょ？
The heroine thinks this marriage proposal the protagonist makes to his childhood friend is meant to her. See, it's totally same.
主人公が幼馴染にした求婚をヒロインは自分のものだと思っちゃうの。ほら、なんとなく似てるでしょ？
Yeah, it was something like that. Thinking back my first childhood memories, right? I was totally taken by that tale, wasn't I?
いいんじゃない？推しを追いかけてばかりの夢女子とギャルの鬼ごっこ。それはいつの間にか宇宙を巻き込み壮大なラブストーリーにみたいな。
Was that the problem? It's like a cat and a mouse between a cute trendy girl and a 2D obsessed geek who lives in her head. Through the space into the mix, and you got yourself on the hair and of an epic love story.
そう なの宇宙だって迷惑だわ。
I've got enough on my plate without the space part 6.
私は好きだけどな、宇宙戦争もの。たくさんの若い兵士が知らぬ間に戦いの前線に行き、そこで生まれる友情や愛情、そして迫る死。
I love the space battle sheet. All these hot young soldiers finding themselves on the front line where the friendship and the love blossom in the face of the immediate death. She knows voice was soft but frenetic.
シノ、ほんとシネタ好きだよね。
You sure love your death fic.
だって死は二人の関係性の終着駅にして頂点だもの。よく考えたら小平くん、シネタ似合うんじゃ。
Death is the final destination for their relationship and the ultimate climax. I'm thinking about it. I can see the Kohei-kun in this week.
やめて、推しを性癖に巻き込まないで。
Don't stop. Don't drag my husband into your fantasies. Give Shino an opening and she's wrong with it. I like BL too, but I didn't obsess over the relationship like she did. Not to mention, I couldn't deal with the dark stories where the protagonist died.
でもまあ、シネタはともかく同人誌とかは増えてほしいよね。ファンミは決まったけど、まだまだ弱小ジャンルだし。
This week aside, I would love to see more doujinshi. They are having this fan event, but it's still the fledgling fandom.
せめて何かしら起爆剤があればね。
We need something to trigger the boom. Shino unlocked her phone and started looking down the screen. Something gleamed in those narrowed eyes of hers.
検証オンリーの同人誌即売会とかあれば、みんな本出してくれるかもしれないけど。
If there was only a casual only doujinshi event, artists would probably make stuff for it. But that probably wasn't gonna happen anytime soon. Before my thoughts could go any further, I heard a grave whisper.
なるほど。
Of course. Shino pushed her glasses up with one finger, squinting down even more intently at her phone. She looked like an evil general plotting her next battle move.
ないなら作ればいいの。
If it doesn't exist, we just have to make it ourselves. Shino? The light from the fluorescent lamps were glinting off her milk bottle glasses. The next instant, her fingers were flying over her phone with incredible speed.
シノ？何してるの？ツリッター？
Shino, what are you doing? Twitter? Twitter?
イベント会社に問い合わせ？もう会場を抑えるの？今何時だと
How you an event company? What? You already have a venue? What time did you say? Huh? My memory of what happened after that was haze. All I knew was that a few days later, I found myself carrying a stack of flyers Shino had designed for the cancel only dojin event. 本当にやってるね。
へえ、ここがあーちゃんとギャルっ子の愛の巣か。
So this is your love nest with that teeny booper.
や
you've been here. You were been here tons of times before. Shino looked around the room with a great interest. She'd been by plenty of the time since I moved in, but she seemed excited about it in this time.
でもこんなのはなかったよ。
But this wasn't here before.
そんなの勝手に触んないの。
Don't touch it. Shino graded it decidedly as she indicated a bright hand out to try on the veranda. It was a pretty past pink and a very clear lens.
せっかくだし、そのギャルっ子と会ってみたかったんだけどな。
I was really hoping to meet her. Seeing my dark-colored underwear hanging beside the lens brighter frills did look weird. Shino continued staring at the laundry with interest. Phew! If she saw you here, who knows what happened? If that were the really one of the jealous finding out where joining the doting of my husband, who knew how she'd react, which is why I'd purposely got Shino over here while Len was out with her friend.
飲み物を出すけど、何がいい？
Oh, I'll get something to drink. What do you want?
なんでもいい。
Anything I will do.
ビールあるけど、昼酒しちゃう？
I have a few beers in stock. Want to do some day drinking? I had a couple. I had a couple cans of the beer and the too high stock in the fridge. But in the terms of the soft drink, I only have the fizzy water. I was starting to think I should have gone shopping, but thankfully Shino was okay with the booze.
いいんじゃない？その方がいいネタ思い浮かびそう。
Sure, why not? Might help give me some inspiration. Shino had set her laptop and the tablet up at the dining room table and was already scribbling away on them. However, her expression was clouded.
はい。どう？新刊のネタ思いつきそう？
Yeah, you also got any idea of a new release?
よくあるパロは思いつくんだけど、これっていうのがなくて。
I've come up with plenty of the trumps, but none of them is really calling to them.
とりあえず、武蔵と小次郎がメインなんだよね。
It's gonna be Musashi and Kojiro and me, right? I brought out her favorite pairing, prodding her from more info. I love chatting about this stuff, and I was desperate to know the detail.
それが理想だけど、でもオールキャラもいいかなって。まだ解釈が深まってないから、がっつりカップリング本は難しい気がするし。
Yeah, ideally, but I'm thinking it might be nice to include everyone. It's not such a established fandom yet, so probably better not limit the book to just one specific pairing.
じゃあ浩平君も出るの？
So Kohen-kun will be in it?
あーちゃんは欲望に純粋だな。
You wear your desire on your sleeves, あーちゃん。
だって私、シノの漫画好きだもん。セリフだってまさしくそのキャラが言いそうなセリフで、本当すごいなっていつも思うよ。
Well, I love your manga. You always write our characters so perfectly serious in all of your talent. ロリポリスさん。ハロー、こんゆめ。ハロー、こんにちは。 Sure, we'd be friends since we were kids, but Shino was like a goddess to me when it came to her fan work. Feeling more and more fired up, I clutched at her hand.
シノは自分の推しに生命を吹き込んでくれるまさしく神みたいな存在なの。だから
You're like a goddess who braces
小平くんを描いてほしいって
You're like a goddess who braces life into my husband's soul. You're saying you want me to draw Kohen-kun?
そう私はシノの描いた小平くんが見たい。
Yes, I wanna see how you draw him. This was an opportunity to have my husband joined by my favorite artist. I couldn't let it slip through my fingers. Looking Shino directly in eyes, I squeezed her hands imploringly.
どうしよっかな。小平くん作画資料必要になりそうだし。
I don't know. I only need bunch of the reference materials.
それなら私がいくらでもかき集めてくるから。
I can get them for you as much as you need.
じゃあ書こっかな。小平くん、私も好きだし。
Hello, welcome, hello, thank you, Chris-san, hello. Well, sure, why not? Well, sure, why not? I'm a fan of his too.
ありがとう、シノ大好き。
Thank you! I love you, Shino! With both her hand in mine, I gazed into her eyes. I swear I could see a hello shimmering behind her.
あくるー、ただいまー。
Aguru, I'm home.
なんか急に彼氏に呼び出されたからって今日の予定ドタキャンされた。せっかくおしゃれしたのに。
My friend stood me up because her stupid boyfriend wanted me go out. And I looked snatched today. What a waste.
なんか急に彼氏に呼び出されたからって今日の予定ドタキャンされた。せっかくおしゃれしたのに。
By the time I heard the voice from the entryway, it was already too late. I heard the door to the dining room open, followed by the sound of the bag falling to the floor.
あ、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
レン、違うのこれは。
Yeah, this isn't what this isn't what it looks like. SP ペンさん、こんにちは。勉強するんで落ちます。さよなら、さよなら。
何よ、この女。
Who the hell this is? Hi, I'm Study, so see you.
で、シノはいつまでいんの？
So how long is she gonna be here? Let go glared sullenly at Shino, refusing to unhook her arms from around my neck. Shino, on the other hand, was grinning like she was having a grand old time.
黙ってたのは悪いけど、これは私たちにとって大事なことなの。それに、ここは私の家だし。
その同人誌ってやつを作ることが？それともシノとの間に何か大切なことがあるの？
What, making this doujinshi sense? Or is there something else important between you two? For some reasons, Len seems way more interested in my relationship with Shino than in the fact that we were drawing boys' loves. She looks between the two of us with suspicion.
だから、シノはただの幼馴染でオタク友達だって。
I told you Shino was just an old friend and a fellow otaku.
本当に？あくる、
シノのことなんかやらしい目で見てるし。
やらしい目。Really? But the way you're looking at her totally sus.
それはあわよくば浩平君をって違う。とにかくしばらくはシノがうちに来ることもあるから、レンは口出し無用。
That's because hopefully Kohen could. No, never mind. At any rate, she's going to be over here fairly often, so butt out.
そうそう、合鍵も持ってるし、勝手に使ってるかも。
I sure am. I have a spare key, so I will probably just drop by whenever.
まあ、うちのがシノの家より職場近いしね。
Where my place is closer to work than yours. That reminds me that I had indeed given her spare key. Figuring that if I ever lost mine, she'd be able to help me out.
合鍵？アクル、どういうこと？
A spare key? Well, what the hell, Akuru?
レンにだって渡したでしょ？
I give you two. I give you one.
私だけだって思ってたのに。
I thought it was only me.
もともと一人暮らし始めた時にはもらってたもんね。
I got mine when she first moved in here.
アクルの浮気者！バカ！
Akuru, you cheated! You saw that! After screeching directly into my ear, Ren stormed off into my bedroom and slammed to the door. She smirked. Huh. Shino! Smirked! Smirked at me again as I tried to quell the raining in my ear.
思ったより面白いじゃん、ギャルっ子。
This teeny boober even more of a wilder ride than I expected.
こっちは全然楽しくないんだけど。
Yeah, well, I want off. I want off. During the months leading up to the doujinshi event, Shino regularly came over to my place so we could work on stuff together. Then the day before the doujin event,
あーちゃん、終わった。あとは表紙と後書きだけ。
I'm done. Now it's just the cover and the afterwards.
シノー！最高だよ、このコピー本。もはやクオリティがオフセット本だよ。
Shino, this is amazing. It's all home printed, yet it looks like something from the professional printer.
あとは頼んだ。私はちょっと眠る。
I will leave the rest in your hands, Akatsuki. A limited time event had started in Kensho just 3 days before the event, and yesterday morning she told me it had given her idea for a plot.
それなのに、このクオリティ、さすがシノ、すごすぎる。
Yet she's produced something of this quality that Shino always going above and beyond. I looked through the 8 pages draft on my computer screen again as I saved onto the USB stick. I'd have to go print more copies at the convenience store while Shino slept.
あれ、アクル出かけるの？
Are you going out?
うん。寝室にシノがいるから寝かせてあげてね。
Yeah, Shino's asleep in the bedroom, so let her rest, okay?
私たちのベッドなのに。
What? In our bed?
いつからレンのものになったの？
if you were in this game, what would you if I were in this game and looks like a lamb, I would definitely to go for the idol audition. And the story goes completely different. And maybe Akuro will become my Oshi one day. When I go idol, like the Oshibudo, like the story. Huh. So like if I was in the story and looks like a land, I would definitely go to the audition for an idol, and Akuro might be my one of my fans, and the story will be like 推しが武道館に武道館行ってくれたら死ぬ。そう推し武道そう推し武道ねエリピョンのマイナーみたいな感じになっちゃうね。So, completely different story. Len had been on the sofa, engrossed in the painting her nail, and apparently had no hair. My exchange with Shina, although she sounded miffed, she returned to the sofa in a defeat.
コンビニで本文を印刷して、シノが起きたらまた表紙を印刷して最後に製本か。今夜は徹夜かな。
Got print out the books at the convenience store, and then after Shino wakes up, print the cover, then finally bind them together. Guess I'm pulling an all-nighter. Well, I mentally calculated the time I would need, including for the setup prep. I clearly didn't have anywhere near enough. Even if I did manage to grab some sleep, it wouldn't be more than a couple hours.
でも星、もとい星の本のためなら。
But it's for my husband, or for his book, at least. Firing myself up with those thoughts, I grabbed my coat and headed out.
で、これ印刷ミスしてない？
Is this a printing error? Shino murmured after taking a few pages from the stack of the copies and scanning them. I immediately felt myself break out in a cold sweater.
4ページだけ途中から逆さまになってる。
Page 4 is back to the front.
嘘！
What, are you kidding me? Looking down at the page he held at me, I saw that it had indeed been printed backward.
もしかしてあの時。
Don't tell me. I remembered how, because it had been taking so long, I paused in the middle of the printer to let another customer use the machine. I must have put the page back the wrong way around.
私コンビニ行ってすり直してくる。
I will go back and reprint it right now.
あ、ついでにエネルギードリンク何か買ってきて。あとアイス。
Oh, could you pick me up an energy drink or something while you are there, and some ice cream.
了解。その間シノは値札作ってて。あとお品書きも更新しないと。
Sure thing. You can make a price tag while I'm gone. Oh, and we need to update our product list too.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Leon arrived back from the buying scenes for dinner just as I was rushing out. She looked a bit brittle.
何これ？
What's going on?
レンおかえり。夕飯は適当に食べてて。
Hey Leon. Hey Leon. Go ahead and eat without me.
私とは来るのうちが。
Our beautiful house. かわいい。なんて。 She murmured to herself as she looked around in the dining room. The table was covered in piles of paper along with the staplers and the tape scattered amid the stacks.
ああ、レンちゃんありがとう。ちょうどお腹減ってたんだ。
Oh, thanks, Lynn. I was just starting to feel peckish.
シノのために買ってきたんじゃないんだけど。っていうか、このごちゃごちゃした部屋は何なの？
I didn't buy any for you. I know this for you. Anyway, what's with this mess?
あ、触っちゃダメ！ページ崩れるから！
Ah, no, don't touch that. You were messed up with the page order. Her hand stopped just short of the touching of the paper. She's starting to tremble all over.
もうなんなの？
Fuji-san, hello, your stream is very lovely. Thank you, Fuji-san. ありがとうございます。Welcome to my stream. Please subscribe my channel and follow my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, please. Thank you so much.
ソースの濃い味がしみる。
This some good sauce.
私のお好み焼き！
That's my お好み焼き。
あれ、これレンちゃんのだったの？美味しそうだったから食べちゃった。
This is yours. It looked good, so I just went for it.
楽しみにしてたのに。
I was looking forward to that.
じゃあ、私コンビニ行ってくるから。
Okay, I'll be right back. Shoving my wallet and USB stick into my bag, I hurried out to the front door. From the behind, I heard a lens reset for well floating out after me.
もうやだ！
もうやだ。Oshirabu, Waifus over Husbando. 同人した。待ってみんな。ちょっと。いいねいいね。久しぶり。コミケ行きながら。おすきみ焼き。久しぶり。そうね。It was the day of the case only dojin event. My voice ran out through the hall. Our usual warm for April. From our booth's position along the wall.
コピー本完売です。新刊まだあります。
Copybook is sold out. The latest release is still available. Besides me, Shino mechanically handed out the copies of her latest book in the bag under her eyes prominented. The all-nighter she'd pulled had turned her into the walking dead.
新刊楽しみにしてました。先生が検証書いてくれるなんて本当に嬉しくて。
I've been so excited for your new release. I'm so happy to draw something. Happy you drew something for Kensho.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. Although her tone was robotic, she at least managed a smile for a fan. I was sure she was happy with how things had turned out, but at the same time, she seemed almost out of energy.
お釣り500円です。
Here is 500 yen change.
ありがとうございます。
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 ありがとうございます。Thank you.
すみません。もっと後ろ詰めてください。
Oh, sorry. Could you move it a little bit, please? I hurriedly correlated the line in the front of the booth. I was in the customer service industry and used to helping out at Shino's booths. But even my legs and back were starting to protest.
ちょっと座りたい。
I need to sit down.
シノ、ついに
限界が。シノ、ついに限界が。
Something missing here. Shino, you're finally at the boat edge of your power. Shino crept down onto the flimsy floating chairs like a broken robot. The pitiful sight of her almost brought the tears to my eyes, but I forced myself to smile.
私に任せて、シノは休んでて。
You take a break and leave the boost to me.
ありがとう。もうすぐ助っ人が来るから。
Thanks. Help will arrive soon. Yume, don't you need more water break than usual because of your throat hurting? I'm taking. Don't worry. Alex-san, welcome. The moment her body touched the seat, she was fast asleep, like her batteries had been removed. Help. Before I really had the time to think about what she said, I noticed the line that had formed in the front of the booth and hurried back to my post.
コピー本はもう売り切れで、後でツイッターでも公開するので、ちょっと今新刊出すので待ってください。
The copybook is already sold out, but we will share it on Twitter soon. Oh, let me just grab some more copies of the new book. One moment, please. As I crouched down under the table to get out some more stock, I noticed that the venue was buzzing about something. What? What's that? A selfie? Sure, just to make sure I look cute, okay? The eyes of the storm was handling this week. I heard a staff member called no running with answered with a breezy sorry. No way. That cheerful voice brought a particular person to mind, but no, it couldn't be. Please, God, no! But my praise went unanswered because there she was. Akune, where are you? これかわいいね。かわいい。
めっちゃ人多くて全然見つからなかったんだけど。
何この素晴らしい光景よ。ありがとう神様。ありがとう神様。何この素晴らしい。やべえなんでよこれ。やべえ素晴らしい。ありがとうございます。DS マイルさん様。かわいい好きで。はい好き。ととい。Ah, there you are. It's so busy here. I couldn't find you. Then I stared in the wide eyes sprays at the figure waving in my direction. She was wearing an off-shoulder tiger printed bikini. 待ってこれ。いいね。ありがとうございます。She was wearing an off-shoulder tiger printed bikini and her hands peeked out from her long hair.
どう？かわいい？
What do you think? Do I look cute? かわいい。I looked at her, looking like she took inspiration from one of Demon's enemies in Kensho and put her on slightly, not extremely sexy spit on it.
なんかシノがこれ着てきなさいって。アクル、こういうの好きなんでしょ？
哎呀，各位 lady 呀，所以上午的直播发生了什么呢？delays. The delays went too long. It went 2 minutes long. So I just restart the stream. 上午的直播播的时候，那个就是那个延迟太高了，然后就重新开了一个。Shino told me to come wearing this. You like this look, right? Then put her hand to her chest and looked up at me through her long lashes.
意外とエッチなんだね、アクル。
You actually kind of kitty, アクル。
シー
かわいい。She said help was coming, but this was the upset desperation shocked the sleepless the chamber by the shoulder, but she didn't even stay up.
いつの間にこんなの仕込んでたのよ。
看来推送失败了，我现在才知道梦想直播。Don't worry, 你的少年。When did she plan this?
新刊は。
待って待って。おかしいね。リティタありがとうございます。RT ありがとうございます。待ってね。ディスコードに改めて送るわ。ディスコードにこれを。ユリゲーラブストーリーユリゲームこれは大丈夫かな。 Yes. Could I get the book?
はい、ちょっとお待ちください。
Yes, one moment please. Are you enjoying the view you made here? Yes, for sure. For sure! Definitely. Well, there was nothing I could about now. At this event, it was customary to rope in anyone you possibly could to help. And in the faces of those crowd and welcome whatever was on offer.
でも後で美味しいもの買ってあげるからちょっと手伝って。
Len, come help too. I will treat you dinner after.
アクルが私のこと頼ってる？
Akuna, did you just ask me to do something for you?
とりあえずお金受け取って本は私が出すから。
You take the money and I'll hand over the book. かわいい鬼大じゃん。あ、かわいいね。Beaming there nodded, moving Shina out of the way like a sack of potatoes so she could stand beside me.
とにかくこの状況をなんとかしないと。おちおち検証本迎えに行けないわ。
Anyway, I've got to make it through this. Need to make sure I have time to go buy some doji too much for myself. I shouldn't complain about our popularity. Crouching beneath the table, I give myself a quick peep talk before standing up to face the crowd again. Haha. I'm so tired. I collapsed into a chair with a heavy sigh. Shino revived by her now, headed off to the shipping counter to arrange to send her luggage and purchase.
今日はお疲れ様。なんだかんだ助かったわ。
Thank you so much for today. You were a real help.
ねえ、本当？やった。
Ah, really? Yay! Cosplay aside, having and there mean I was able to go do some my own shopping, so I had nothing but the gratitude if we ignored the cosplay.
それにたくさん新刊買えたし、本当に嬉しい。
I bought so many new doji. I'm so happy right now. I cleared off my table and plucked down a huge tote bag and served several paper bags on it. Inside were so many Kohei-kun doji. It seemed like I'd bought up a whole event.
これであと1ヶ月。いや、1年は戦えるわ。
This will give me the strength to keep going for another month. No, a year even. Clutching my spoil to my chest, I savored the joy they brought me. I was so happy. All the hard work had been worth it.
レンもありがとう。
Thanks, Lin.
あくる
Lin clasping her hands to her chest, then made a leap for me. At the same time, I noticed someone else approaching.
セッタさん。
Seeing her familiar face brought a smile to mine. Dumping my stuff back onto the table, I scrambled to my feet.
お、カナラセヤマさん。
Kanaraseyama-san was an artist around my own age who was stand Kohei-kun. She looked like she was on her way out as she came toward me, rolling a suitcase along with her. Leaping out of Liz's grasp, I dashed over to Kanaraseyama-san, who wore a sophisticated smile on her face.
セッタさんもサークル参加だったんですね。
So you're in the circle in this time, right?
です。あと新刊すっごく最高でした。コヘイ君をあえてシャツではなくパーカーがくらにするところなんて最高すぎてほんと神かと。
Yeah, oh my god, your new book is amazing. Seeing Kohei-kun in a hoodie and a uniform was too much. You were a freaking god. You were a freaking god.
もう読んでくれたんですか？ありがとうございます。
Oh, you reading already? Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。
楽しみすぎて家まで待ちきれなくて、表紙からして最高だったんですが、特に5ページ目のセリフは吹き出しからコヘイ君の声が聞こえてきて、
I was
ほんと好き。
so excited to wait until I got home. The cover is to die for. But those lines on the page 5, I swear I could hear Kohei-kun saying them. I love it. I took Kanaraseyama-san's hand in mine and I relayed my feelings about her newest work. Somehow words didn't seem enough to convey all my emotion and squeezed her hand tightly.
あくる
くにょー。
この浮気者。
You shot! Up! The bag arched gracefully through the air to hit me square on the head. My virgin spine and the pain ran through my back of the skull.
もうあくるなんて知らないから。
I think the translation for this word is not correct. あくるなんて知らないわ。So I don't know you. It should be translated to I don't know you. あくる。 outfit with a red lace band on her hair and stucked up. And so I ended up the passionate day of the doujinshi with a lump on my head to remember it by. あ、いやー、最高だぜ、これ。あ。よし。じゃあ今日の配信はここまでにしよう。今日の配信はここまでにしよう。今日は1枚しか撮ってないね。あと何枚？あと1、2、3、4、5、6、5、5プラス11、12、13、13ね。オッケー。かわいい、かわいい、かわいい、かわいい、かわいい、かわいい、キュー That's why I don't trust the subtitles, so I decided to learn the language instead. 推しのラブより恋のラブ。To stop today, it's almost like 2 hours for. Aha. 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 Rest is important. Ha. So tomorrow is probably I'm going to change to Oshirabu too. No cyberpunk. Wait. Tomorrow, Oshirabu です。そう、tomorrow, Oshirabu。じゃん、Oshirabuやー。Oshirabuです。明日はOshirabuです。そう、tomorrow is Oshirabu。The stream is ending. Don't be sad. I hope to see you soon. You may have a good night or good day. See ya. I will have a good day. I will have a good rest day. Don't worry. Yes, you sat here because I didn't finish it. I want to finish it. Yeah, we'll be able to finish Oshirabu tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think the plot has gone more. You were streaming at 4 again? No. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Wait, the night stream again tomorrow. So, night stream tomorrow. Yeah. Night stream. Night stream. そうね、ナイスストリームだよ。うん。そう、ナイトストリームあけん。tomorrow。サイちゃん、チュチュー。Yes, I will stay up at 4. Not today. Tomorrow. Check the time. It's tomorrow, not today. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's night. It's tomorrow's night. Don't mess up. Guys, don't mess up. It's tomorrow's night, okay? It's not today's night. It's tomorrow's night. My time's only 1 hour later from Japan time. なるほど。いいね。Nice. Good. Okay, guys. ポケモンボールゲット。サインちゃん。いけサインちゃん、ポケモンゲットだぜポケモンゲットだぜイエーイ OK! Time to say goodbye, guys! See you guys tomorrow! 待って、私はちょっと大きくなって。いいなー、また明日ねー、バイバーイ。Have a good day! 熱い夢 Have a good day! Have a good rest! Take care of yourself! Wash your hand! And careful! Bye bye! See you guys tomorrow!